gonna lengthen here. We're gonna lift the chest. Gonna roll those shoulders up and all the way back down. And then from there, we're gonna start with our chin onto our chest today. And let's see if you can keep lengthening. So you're creating space in the back, but at the same time, we want to give a little bit of stretch already for the neck, the space in between the shoulder blades. And especially if you had a day today where you were sitting down a lot again and you feel that your body is a bit tense. And see if you maybe already feel some sensations just sitting here, lengthening with that chin onto the chest. And maybe you want to make a couple more movements just to see where you end up. And from there, closing your eyes. You can either keep your chin on your chest, or if you prefer for the meditation to bring the head up, and this is always an option. We keep lengthening in the spine. I'm taking this time here, this moment here, to do a little body scan. Starting all the way at the top of your head. And see if you can lengthen from there a little bit more, like you want to bring the top of your head towards the ceiling. And from there, observing the muscles in your face, your forehead, cheeks, your jaw. You maybe drop your jaw just a little bit more. Noticing the muscles in the neck. And they're going down into the shoulders. The muscles around the shoulder blades. Between the shoulder blades. Following that line all the way down towards the lower back. And then noticing the muscles around the hips, the butt, your legs, upper legs, the lower legs, the feet. Do you feel steady while sitting here, or is there something that you maybe need to change here for a moment? A little adjustment that you need to make in order to find that steady, easy pose. From there, on an inhalation, bringing the left arm all the way up, bringing your arm over your head. And then slowly placing your right hand in the ground, and then see if you can just let it all hang to the side. Make sure you don't drop to the front or the back, just a little observation what is happening when you move here to the side, what is changing in your body. Slowly coming up. Do the same thing on the other side. So in your own tempo, bringing your right arm over your head, left hand in the ground. Slowly having a little side bend here. Observing what is changing in your body once you're doing this. And from here, back in the middle, maybe still keeping the eyes closed. Hands on the knees, rolling the shoulders all the way towards the ears and down, shoulder blades a little bit more towards each other. Observing your body as it is right here and now. from here, on your next inhalation, circle those arms all the way up. Maybe you want to keep your eyes closed, maybe you want to open them, and then see if you can reach a little bit more towards the ceiling. Then from there, slowly bending to the front, keeping your back as straight as possible, placing those fingertips on the ground, breathing in, shoulder blades slightly towards each other, lengthen, see if you can lift your chest, lift your heart towards the ceiling. And then from there, slightly start to bend the elbows, start to bend the back as well, and then see how you can relax, how you can drop your head all the way down. And again, noticing what is changing here. Breathing in, coming all the way back up, making your back straight again. Breathing out, bring those hands down. And then from there, we're going to change the legs. So the other leg is going to be in the front right now. We're going to do the same thing. So you breathe in, you bring those arms up. Breathing out, keep the back straight, fingertips down. See if you can lift the heart a little bit more. And then from there, we slowly, on an exhalation, going to bend forward. And you can slowly roll down alongside the spine, making it round. See what changes. And maybe you noticed that before you felt a little stretch on one side of the leg or one side of the butt, and now you notice that this stretch has changed, has moved to the other side. Maybe there's something else that you're noticing when you're here. See what the difference is. And then from there, we're going to stretch the arms out, fingertips in front of us. Breathing in, see if you can lengthen, keeping it to the front, but lengthening in such a way you can make your back as straight as possible again. On your exhale, maybe bending the elbows towards the ground. Breathing in, coming up, strong belly. Breathing out, making a twist here. Lifting the heart, pushing those fingertips down. Breathing in, circle all the way up, and breathing out, other side. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, other side. Keep lifting the heart here, breathing in the middle, and breathing out, other side. Maybe looking over the shoulder here. Breathing in, coming back in the middle. Breathing out, bring the hands back, intertwine the fingers, breathing in, shoulder blades together, look towards the ceiling, breathing out, keep lifting those arms to the front here. Breathing in, coming all the way up, lifting the chest, exhale, big hug. Breathing in, circle all the way up, breathing out, placing those fingertips in front of you. Now breathing in, lengthen. Breathing out, slowly walking all the way towards the right side, dropping it all here. We're staying here for one breath. Next inhalation, push the right hands into the ground, opening it all the way up, deep side bend here, but keep pushing those sitting bones down into the ground. On your exhalation, going down here, slowly walking to the middle. Going all the way down there, one deep breath. Breathing in, lengthen, start to walk all the way towards the left side. Breathing out, letting it go here. Breathing in, placing your left hand into the ground, opening it all the way up here, side bend, strong body. Breathing out, going down and then going all the way back to the middle. Breathing in, see if you can lengthen a little bit more. Breathing out, letting it go. Now activate the belly. Breathing in, coming all the way up. Breathing out, moving a little bit to the back. Keep it straight, keep it open. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, slowly going back. Keep it straight. Breathing in, coming back in the middle. Breathing out, slowly going back, maybe lifting the knees a little bit more. Breathing in and breathing out. Now from here, slowly start lifting the legs. Maybe you want to grab the knees, point the toes here. Keep your chest open. If you want more, stretching out the arms. or maybe stretching out the legs. See what your option is here. And then from there, we slowly bring those legs to the front, crossing them here, coming onto hands and knees. And maybe if you're still wearing socks, like I am, you want to remove them, place them to the side, so you have more grip when doing your yoga here on the mat. Placing those hands in one arm with the shoulders or a little bit wider, and then slowly start moving your butt from side to side. Now breathing in, shoulder blades together, tailbone back. Breathing out around the spine. Breathing in, shoulder blades together, tailbone back. Breathing out around your spine. Breathing in, shoulder blades together, tailbone back. And exhale, round the spine. We do one more. Breathing in, shoulder blades together, tailbone back. And exhale, rounding the spine. From here, breathing in, coming onto all fours. Curl your toes, slowly move yourself back and up for downward facing dog. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Slowly bending your knees here. And then maybe moving your butt a bit from side to side, getting familiar with your first downward dog of today. Now from here, bending both knees, looking in between the hands, stepping right, left to the front side of your mat. Breathing in, making a table of your back. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, hands in front of your heart. Breathing in, circle up. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, table of your back. Breathing out, left foot far, step to the back, knee in the ground, foot in the ground. From here, breathing in, coming up, maybe adding a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, hands go down, curl the left toes, step it to the front. Breathing in, making a table of your back. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, circle all the way up. We're going to go down on our exhalation. Breathing in, lengthen here, table of your back. On your exhale, right foot far step to the back, knee in the ground, foot in the ground. Breathing in, coming up, maybe adding a little back bend here. Breathing out, hands go down, curl the right toes, step it back to the front. Now from here, breathing in, lengthen. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, hands in front of your heart. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, table of your back. Breathing out, left foot first, step to the back, knee in the ground, foot in the ground. From here, breathing in, coming up. Now on your exhale, see if there is space to go a little bit deeper. Staying here for one more deep breath. And then from there, on your exhalation, hands go down, curl the left toes, step it back, high plank. And from there, placing the knees, placing the top of the feet, slowly going down here. Breathing in, baby cobra, strong legs. Breathing out, but back and up for downward facing dog. Slowly moving yourself here. See what feels good. See if you maybe want to adjust the hands a little bit. Where can you find space right now? On your next inhalation, bend the knees, look in between the hands. Stepping right, left to the front side of your mat. Breathing in, table of your back. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, circle all the way up. And breathing out, hands in front of your heart. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, table of your back. Breathing out, right foot first, step to the back, knee in the ground, foot in the ground. Breathing in, all the way up. And on an exhale, see if there is space to go a little bit deeper. Stretching it all the way here on the front side. And then from there, your next exhalation, bring those hands down, curl the back toe, step it back, high plank. Going for knees, chest, chin. baby cobra. Downward dog. Next, inhalation, slowly bending the knees, looking in between the hands, stepping right, left to the front again. And then from here, table of your back. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, hands in front of your heart. One hand on your heart, one hand on the belly. Closing your eyes for a moment. See where your breath is right now. How is your heart rate? And from here, see if you slowly want to bend the knees just a little bit more. And then we lift all the toes. Then from there, spreading them all the way out and then placing those toes down one by one. And then from there, we lift the arches of the feet. So we're creating space here, activating the legs, bringing our tailbone just a little bit more in between our legs here. Then from there, activating the belly, sucking the navel in, but in such a way that you still have that space to breathe properly. And then from there, bringing the arms all the way up on your inhalation, strong belly, exhale, forward fold. Breathing in, table of your back. Breathing out, left foot first, step to the back, knee in the ground, foot in the ground. Breathing in, bring those arms up. Breathing out, bring the hands back, intertwine the fingers. Breathing in, open the chest, bring those hands back. See if you can lift your heart a little bit more towards the ceiling. And then from there, bring those hands down. Left hand in one line with your left shoulder. Breathing in, open all the way up. Start reaching, so we're not just hanging out here. We're actively reaching towards the ceiling. Then from there, place your hand down, curl the left toe, step it back to high plank. Now either you go for knees, chest, chin like we did before, or you go for lower plank here, and then from there, rolling to upward dog. Keep lifting the legs. Breathing out, rolling it back to downward facing dog. Deep breaths here, and then from there, bending the knees, looking in between the hands, stepping right, left to the front side of your mat. Breathing in, table of your back. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, hands in front of your heart. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, table of your back. Breathing out, right foot first, step to the back, knee in the ground, foot in the ground. Breathing in, here we go again, coming up here. Breathing out, see if there is space to go deeper. And from there, on your next exhalation, bring those hands back, intertwine the fingers. Here we go, breathing in, open, lifting the heart. And exhale, bring those hands down. Breathing in, left hand all the way up, start reaching again. And exhale, bring the hand down, curl the right toe, step it back to high plank. Choosing your option, either coming with me for knees, chest, chin, or going for lower plank. Cobra up dog. Downward facing dog. Now from here you can choose if you either want to stay in downward dog, or if you want a little break here in child's pose for a couple moments. Staying here for 3 more breaths. here, slowly coming back onto all fours. If you're on child's pose, if you're on down dog, make your way down to all fours here. Then from there, we curl the toes into the ground, and then we slowly come and sit onto the heels. Breathing in, bring those arms all the way up. Breathing out, bring the hands behind your back, intertwine the fingers. Breathing in, open, start lifting a little bit more. Exhale, give yourself that hug. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, hands go back. Breathing in, open, lifting the heart. Breathing out, give yourself that hug. From there, breathing in, bring those arms up. Breathing out, placing your hands down. Then from there, releasing the toes into the ground, slowly moving from side to side. And then from here, slowly bringing that left hand onto the shoulder. Start making circles with the shoulder, but keep following your elbow once you're doing this. And placing it down, right hand onto your shoulder, making those circles back again. Following your elbow while doing this. And placing it down, slowly moving from side to side. And then from there, curl your toes, bring your butt back and up for downward facing dog. And slowly from here, start walking your feet towards the hands. And then from there, bending the knees, breathing all the way in, coming up here. Breathing out, hands in front of your heart. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, bring the hands back, intertwine the fingers. Breathing in, lifting the heart. Keep those knees a bit bended, strong feet. And then from there, on an exhalation, folding forward, opening the arms, opening the shoulders. And then see if you maybe want to move a little bit here from side to side. Or if you just want to stay static in the middle. Big opener, big stretch for those shoulders. On your next inhalation, coming all the way up here, releasing those arms, shake those arms out for a moment. And then from there, you come and stand on the front side of your mat, breathing in, circle all the way up. Ooh, hold that space in your shoulders right now when you go to the front here. Breathing in, make a table of your back. Breathing out, place your left foot about 1 meter to the back, so not too far. And then from there, we turn those toes a little bit out towards the side, not all the way, so not 90 degrees, but just a little bit, like half, like 45 degrees here. And then from here, if you have books or you have blocks, maybe you want to place them underneath the shoulders, and then on an inhalation, we're going to lengthen. We're going to stretch both legs out. Now, if you don't have any props to use, and you notice that placing the fingertips down is too much, then place those hands onto your hips. Keeping yourself as much in one line here. And from there, breathing in, coming all the way up, strong legs. Breathing out, here we go again, shoulder opener. Intertwine the fingers, breathing in, lifting the heart, breathing out, forward fold. Just chilling out here, letting those arms go in the sense of stretching the shoulders, not letting them go in the sense of letting go of the hands. We're keeping the shoulder stretch here. And from here, strong legs, breathing in, coming all the way up. Relaxing those arms, shaking them out. Breathing in, bring the arms up. Breathing out, forward fold. Left hand in one line with your left shoulder. Breathing in, see if you can go for a twist. Keep those legs straight, do not lock the knees. Breathing out, bring the hands down. Placing your fingers of your right hand in front of your right foot or on top of a book or block. And then from there, coming all the way here, opening up. Exhale, left hand goes down, and then slowly place that left foot back. Grabbing a hold of the elbow, slowly moving from side to side. And then from here, slowly placing those fingertips on the ground and then stepping your right foot about 1 meter to the back, so not too far. And then from there, on your next inhalation, strong belly coming up here, placing the hands onto the hips, and then from there, folding forward. So keep lifting the inside of the right leg, pushing those feet in the rounds, breathing in, bringing the arms all the way up, breathing out, bring the hands back, intertwine the fingers, breathing in, lifting the heart. Here we go again, exhale, forward fold. And then see if there is space here to lengthen a little bit more, to relax in those shoulders. Breathing in, coming all the way up. Releasing those arms, shaking them out for a moment. Breathing in, bring those arms up. Breathing out, bring the hands onto the ground. Placing those right fingertips in one line with your right shoulder. Here we go. Breathing in, see if you can find a twist here. Keep those legs straight, but do not lock the knees. Breathing out, hand goes down. Placing those left fingers in front of the left foot, and then from there, when you're ready, lifting. And then see if you can keep your balance. I almost tipped over to the side here. And then from there, bring that hand down. From there, placing the right foot to the front, grabbing a hold of your elbows, slowly moving from side to side. Little relaxation here. In the meantime, I am putting away the toy of my cat. He's not really happy about it, but he was starting to make more noise. I don't know if you guys heard it, but we don't want that to interfere with our yoga sequence. Now from here, keep the head down, slowly moving from side to side. And then from here, breathing in, circling all the way up. Breathing out, hands in front of your heart. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, table of your back. Breathing out, step or jump back to high plank. Then from there, choose your option, knees, chest, chin, or lower plank. Going for cobra or for up dog. Downward dog or child's pose. And we stay here for 5 deep breaths. On your next inhalation, slowly coming all the way to the front, onto hands and knees again. And then from there, curl your toes, slowly moving your butt back and up. If you were not already in downward dog. And from here, bending the knees, looking in between the hands, stepping right, left to the front side of your mat. Breathing in, making a table of your back. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, hands in front of your heart. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, table of your back. And breathing out, left foot first, step to the back. And then slowly walking yourself to the middle. And then from there, placing both feet in one line with the short side of the mat. You can place your hands on books or blocks, or just keeping them down on the ground here. And from there, keep pushing the outside of the feet in the ground, lifting the inside of the feet. Lengthen here, tucking your tailbone in just a little bit more. Now see if you can keep that neck in one line with the spine. And from there, slowly start to tilt your hips, bring the tailbone towards the ceiling, slowly going down here. And then see if you want to move those hands a bit back as well. Now see if you can lift your tailbone as much as possible. If you notice that your back is rounding a little bit more, then so be it. See if you can keep that strength in the legs though. On your your next inhalation. Bring those arms all the way to the front, coming all the way up here. Breathing out, hands going down in front of your heart. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, bring the hands back, intertwine the fingers. Breathing in, open, and breathing out, forward fold. Here is the shoulder opener yet again. Let's see if you maybe want to bend one knee at a time, slowly moving from side to side where we're still opening the shoulders here. And then from here, slowly coming back in the middle and then coming all the way back up. Bring your arms up and exhale, hands going down. And then slowly stepping those feet back together and shaking it all out. And while you're shaking it out, I see some comments, so I'm just gonna go over there. Yeah, my cat really loves the spotlight actually. He has a tendency of stealing the spotlight as well. But he's now on the back just observing what we are doing here today. Then from here, we're gonna place the feet not as wide as we did before. We're gonna take it a little bit more towards each other, so they're a little bit wider than the hips. And then from here, we breathe in, we bring the arms up, breathing out, forward fold, placing those fingertips down here on the ground or grabbing those blocks again. And then from there, you're gonna bring the chin all the way towards the chest and then see if you can lengthen in the back. See what that does when you're trying to lengthen the back, creating space, or at the same time trying to stretch out the back of the neck. And from here, bringing your neck in one line with the spine, and then from there, slowly turning those toes a little bit more open to the side, so you can slowly start bending the knees, and then you come and sit in between here. Now, if this is quite challenging today, then see if you want to place the feet a little bit wider and then come here with the hands in front of the heart. Otherwise, going all the way down here for Hindi squat. And one of the things that I'm practicing more these past couple of weeks is the flexibility also in the ankles, but also the strength in the ankles. So there are actually two options here. Either you're staying here or in the other option I just showed in goddess pose. Or if you feel, I want to try something weird today because I didn't do anything weird today yet, then slowly bring those feet closer together. And then you're going to bring those heels against each other. You're going to bring the front side of the feet against each other, and then from there we open the knees, so it's a balancing butterfly actually. I actually have to admit I don't know the full name of this pose, I have to check it, but for now we're gonna do it anyway. So you push those toes into the ground, we're opening the knees here, hands in front of the heart. If you feel like that's a little bit too crazy for me today, then you just stay in your Hindi squat or in your goddess pose. So see if you can keep tucking your tailbone in if you're doing this one with me. And then from there we slowly place the hands down. We release those feet, placing them a bit wider. If you are in Hindi squat, slowly coming up. If you are in goddess pose, slowly bring those legs closer. And stretching out the legs again. And then from here we bend the knees, breathing all the way in, coming up, hands in front of the heart, coming back to the front side of our mat again. Breathing in, circle all the way up, breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, make a table of your back, and then breathing out, left foot first, step to the back, knee in the ground, foot in the ground. Breathing in, see if you can lengthen here. And then breathing out, placing both hands on the inside of your right foot. And then slowly see if you can lengthen here as well. Now it's really tempting to just drop it all here or just start to hang. But we want to keep it active. So see if you can push those hands into the ground, if you can push the feet, the knee and the back of the foot or the back foot as well into the ground, so we keep it active. And then from there, slowly moving it back, lifting the toes, pushing your right heel back, and then placing the right hand on the outside of your right leg again. Slowly moving it to the front, curl the left toes, step it back, high plank. Choosing your option, knees, chest, chin, or lower plank. Going for cobra or for up dog. And going back and up for downward facing dog. And then from here, bending the knees, looking in between the hands, stepping right, left to the front side of your mat. Breathing in, making a table of your back. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, circle all the way up. And breathing out, hands in front of your heart. Breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, table of your back. And breathing out, right foot, first step to the back, knee in the ground, foot in the ground. Breathing in, see if you can lengthen, pushing both feet into the ground here. And then from there, an exhalation, placing your hands on the inside of the left foot. Breathing in, start to lengthen here as well. So your legs are strong, your arms are strong. The knee is pushing down into the ground. And then from there, walking it all the way back, lifting those left toes, hands on either side of your left leg. And from there, slowly moving it to the front again. Curl the right toes, stepping it back to high plank. Choosing your option, knees, chest, chin, or lower plank. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. And then from there, slowly bringing the knees down, coming onto all fours. And then from there, we slowly drop it onto the butt here. And then from there, we're gonna bring it all the way down onto the back. And then bring your knees towards your chest. And then place the hands onto the knees, making little circles here. We're gonna do a little belly muscle exercise here. So I'm gonna leave it up to you how far you want to go. But make sure that you stay close to what you feel that suits your body. So don't overdo it. You have nothing to prove to no one right now. So really choose the option that suits you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch the legs out. Now if you notice that you can't stretch your legs out when you're lying here, then place something underneath the butt. Another option is to already start a little bit further away from you, but that's actually what we're gonna do for this one. So what you can do, placing the hands next to you or one line with the shoulders, or whatever way you feel that you can support your upper body to stay down on the ground. Then from there, we're gonna push the heels away from us, so actively flexing the feet. And then from there, on an exhalation, slowly, slowly, slowly start to bring the legs down. And you can go as far as you want until you notice that you start to get it out of the back. So you're actually trying to use the back muscles to keep the legs here. We're going to use the belly muscles, so don't go too far. And then from there, slowly coming back up. Now you're going to do this in your own tempo. On an exhalation, slowly bring those legs down, 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 as far as you prefer. On an inhalation, bringing it back up. And we do 5. 4. 3. Keep pushing the heels away. 2. Last one. And slowly bending the knees, bringing the knees all the way towards your chest, making those circles again. And then from here, having 2 options to come to sit again. for some final stretches here. One option is to roll on your side and then come up. Another option is to grab the inside of your knees and then slowly roll a couple of times over the spine here until you are all the way back up to a seated position. And then from here, we tend to have one leg to the front again, and most of the time it's the same leg. In my case, it's always the right one. So see if you want to change your legs right now. So you put them onto the front, but you don't usually choose as the first one to put down here. And then from here, breathing in, bringing the arms up, breathing out, we twist towards the right side. Now see if you can lengthen here, lifting the heart. And exhale, coming back in the middle. Breathing in, bringing the arms up. Breathing out to the other side. Breathing in, arms up. Breathing out, twisting to the right side. Breathing in, bring those arms up. And breathing out, other side. And then from here, breathing in, bringing those arms up. And then from there, placing the right hand in between the shoulder blades. Left hand all the way down and back. Grabbing hold of those fingers here. So either holding on to the hands behind your back. Otherwise, you can grab a towel or maybe a yoga strap if you have one. A towel works perfectly fine as well. And then from there, see if you can lift your heart just a little bit more. Lengthening here for that opener on the front side of one arm and the back side of the other arm. So we will leave this power yoga with nice open shoulders and a strong core, open and strong legs as well. Now slowly letting those arms go, rolling those shoulders for a moment, also the other way around. And then from there, breathing in, bringing those hands up, and then bringing one arm back, and doing the same thing on the other side. So this time, left elbows to towards the ceiling, and the right arm goes back here, lifting the heart. Where can you find more space right now? And then from here, bring those arms all the way up. Breathing out, we do one more. Intertwine the fingers. Here we go. Breathing in, open the heart. Breathing out, start lifting, lifting, lifting. See how this one feels compared to the one that you did in the beginning of our practice. Breathing in, coming all the way up here. Releasing those arms, shake them out. Shaking those hands out as well, flipping them around. See if you can create some movement, some space here as well. And we're going to roll down onto our back again for a final twist. And a little bit of relaxation before we end our practice here. So slowly bring those knees all the way towards the chest. And from there, stretching out your right leg, rubbing the inside of your left knee. And then slowly moving it all the way over to the side here. Creating space in the back of our back, creating a twist for the organs as well. For all of you who still have to eat dinner, this is a great way to already activate the digestive system, making it ready for your dinner tonight. Now from here, coming back in the middle, both knees towards your chest, and then from there, stretching out that left leg, rubbing the inside of your right knee. Gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now opening it all the way up. Nice stretch here on the back side. And from here, coming back in the middle. And we're gonna do one more little bit of movement for those ankles. A little bit of focus onto our feet. They're doing so much for us here in our yoga practice as well. So you can always hold on to the back of the legs. You can also just let your arms rest to the side. Now from there we're going to point the toes all the way towards the ceiling. See if you can lengthen until you feel that beautiful stretch here on the front side of your feet. Now if you notice that the muscles in your feet start to cramp up right now, then ask yourself the question, did you drink enough water today? If not, do so. It's important to stay healthy. Also, when we are not hydrated well enough, it can be one of the causes why we cramp up more easily. So see if this is the case for you right now, and if you maybe need to hydrate yourself a little bit more. See if you can stretch it out a little bit more, and then from there we're going to do the exact opposite. So we're going to push those heels away, flexing the feet, and if you want to, placing those heels against each other, and then moving those feet together for Namaste with the feet. So if you feel like, okay, I'm not sure what she's talking about right now, what we're going to do is we're going to point, we're going to flex, and we have a Namaste with the feet. So point, flex, Namaste. Point, flex, Namaste. Point, flex. We do one more, and Namaste here. Slowly bringing those knees down, maybe holding on to your ankles, slowly moving from side to side here. Little bit of movement. And then from there, slowly bringing the knees towards each other again. Doing one more little movement here with a little massage for the lower back. And from there, we're going to stretch those legs out. Placing the arms next to your body. Closing your eyes here. And maybe noticing again, doing a little body scan here. Noticing how your body is doing now compared to the beginning of the practice. So starting at the top of your head again. And then slowly observing the muscles in your face. You let go of your forehead. The muscles around the eyes. Creating some space in between the teeth. Relaxing the jaw, the neck. Relaxing the shoulders in the ground. And slowly moving that focus alongside the spine, the muscles around the spine, the lower back. The butt, the hips, upper legs, lower legs, feet. And taking a moment to bring your attention also towards the arms. How are your arms doing? The wrists, the hands. Can you allow yourself to let it go just a little bit more? Taking these final moments of the practice for yourself to give your body some time to come back in that fully neutral position after all those movements that you did today. slowly start to move your fingers, your toes, making movements with the hands, with the feet. And then slowly stretching yourself all the way out here. And then from there, bringing the knees towards the chest, making little circles here. And slowly, in your own tempo, in your own way, coming back to a seated position. And from there, you bring your hands in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight again. I hope to see you again soon, either in the live stream or in real life, but we have to wait for that one. I will be back this Wednesday for the Yin Yoga. Have fun with my colleagues as well. Thank you so much, and namaste. Thank you guys. See you soon.